It's the Bishop.
And us.
And we're glad to be here once again.
Yes, we are.
And today.
Yes.
My God, today we got us a special guest.
Yes.
I mean special.
Tell her how special she is.
She is so special. I'm going to get a resume.
Go ahead.
This woman is, there are a few people in my life that I would call mom. Very few. Because, the people just don't do what mothers do.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman, when I came to the city of Terre Haute, was one that kind of took me in. And I didn't even realize I needed that. But she saw something in me that she did it. And not only for me, but for so many others that I just appreciate her so much. And when doing this show, she was one of the people that I always wanted to have on the show. And we 26 years at the same church. Yeah. She's been a faithful member. She's there's so many things I can say. It ain't even funny, but she has, like I said, been a mother to me, and we wanted to have her on and just to give us some motherly wisdom. Yeah, and we don't wait for Mother's Day to do that, and we don't want to wait for Mother's Day to appreciate a great woman.
Yes.
But so anyways, without further ado, her name is Natalie Weatherspoon, known as Mother Nat. And I call her Momma Nat or Mom. You call her Sweet Woman. That's what you call her. And yeah, but so Mom, Mother Nat, Sweet Woman. Welcome to the Bishop and I Show.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
So let's just go ahead with a question. Listen, you our mother, how many children?
3.
4.
And a bunch more.
Yeah, but she 2 daughters and a son, and they're great individuals. Great individuals. I love my siblings, and I hope they love me, especially after you watch this episode. And if y'all act right, y'all can get on the show too. Anyway, but in the world that we live in today, what kind of advice do you give some of these mothers? I mean, look at, because you even work in the high school.
Yes.
What kind of advice can you give some of these up and comings that may be able to help them not to go down certain paths?
The main thing that I would tell a mother is to give God a life, because that's the only way that you're going to make it with the way times are now and the things that's going on now. You need to train your children to love God.
Amen.
And need to have a relationship with Him.
Okay. So, in working in the high school, what kind of stuff are you seeing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
A little bit of everything, and it breaks my heart to see children just disobedient, rude. They don't fear man, so I know they don't fear God. They don't fear God, so they don't fear man, and they just do whatever they want to do, and they're just so disobedient.
So, if we ask the question, so where do you think this comes from? Do you think it comes from lack of home training, or, I mean, is it a school issue? I mean, where is this issue coming from? Or where do you think it's coming from?
I think a little bit of both. I really do. I don't know. It's like they had no home training.
Yeah.
Like I've heard students talk about getting high with their moms.
Oh wow.
And that just breaks my heart. I just don't know. I was brought up old school, so I was thinking about this. They need to bring paddling back.
Oh, she said it.
It's an exclusive.
She said it.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. I'm telling you. Woo.
But I want to say maybe we was our age group. Bishop is probably the last group to probably get Patlin.
Yeah, I believe so. I
You
believe
know,
so.
and I think after that, Patlin stopped.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
so
that's very true.
yeah,
The children cuss the teachers out.
Ooh.
It's terrible. I mean, I couldn't be a teacher. I really couldn't, because I'll be ready to choke them.
Oh, man.
Do you hear what she's saying? Just-
Do you understand what would have happened to me if I would have cussed at a teacher?
Come on, man.
Oh my! I think my mom and dad be still beating me today.
I would be a tombstone.
You understand?
Talking about, you remember him?
I think it'll be a routine beating. Come on, it's the anniversary. The anniversary is when you acted a fool. Come on.
You know, yeah, that's a scary thing, and I really don't believe that the children have the reverence. Not all of them. I'm not saying all, but there are a lot of them don't have reverence for their parents.
They
Yeah.
don't.
They don't have reverence for authority,
They don't.
and it seems like they want to buck up against anybody that tells them, well, you need to or you have to. I ain't got to do nothing. And when I worked in the school, well, I noticed from some of the parents, because they were younger parents, they sided with the kids.
They do. This children raising children.
Yeah,
That's
wow,
what it is.
wow.
It's children raising children.
Now here's I was a child that raised a child. I had my first when I was 19, but even still, I still taught her reverence towards older people, and at the same time, still had reverence to those who came before me. So this is just my opinion. I don't think it's so much. I think it's a little bit of both of kids raising kids, but also the parents who wasn't raised right didn't teach that other generation that was raised even younger about how to have reverence for that either. Because it's just like, man, because some of these kids, man, they gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Because they gonna run into somebody that ain't about that's about their business.
Right.
They gonna get messed up.
Yes.
But we've always had a respect. I teach my child now. Look, you put a title in their name. You just don't call him.
Yes.
My child will never just come up and go, "Hey, Jerry." No, you put a title in front of his name. It's either uncle or it's Mister. You know what I mean? You say no, ma'am, and yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I don't think kids today are being told to say yes, ma'am, and no, sir, and things of that sort. But my generation was still raised that way.
Yeah.
And some of us who had kids at the young age that we had to still taught our kids that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's bad out here, man. Because I done seen some of them. I haven't seen it personally, like in the school like y'all, but I done seen the videos where kids talk like, man. Ooh, I said I could be a teacher.
What do you think about all these cell phones in the school?
Oh, Lord.
That is a problem. It's good in one just in case of an emergency, but I think that if they would, like some of the teachers, they have like things that you, like a shoot thing that they have on their wall, and they have the kids to put their phones in. Now that would be okay, but all they do is on that phone. And you spend most of the class hour, put your phone away, put your phone away, put your phone away. And that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you talking about emergencies, I think about when we was in school, if we had an emergency, we went down to the office.
Yeah, you went to the office and made your phone call.
We didn't have to have no phone.
Right.
It seems like nowadays we make, excuse for, I gotta have it. No, you don't.
No.
You don't have to have it.
Now, I raised 6 kids. I raised 6, and didn't none of mine have a cell phone until they was able to afford their own phone. Now,
That is smart.
but my youngest one, who's the last one in the house, I got her a phone because she's in cheerleading. She be in different places. No telling what time she's going to get back and stuff. Now, we got her a phone, but just for that reason. Not because we want her to be keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Right.
If you watch the episodes, you know where I'm coming from. But I didn't get her the cell phone to keep up with the Joneses because we told our kids, you're not getting no cell phone. Like, what you need a cell phone for?
Right.
We kept a house phone for years. We just recently got rid of our house phone.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, wow, you can do all your callings and talkings right on there just like we did. And it ain't got to be that private. What conversation you having, it got to be that private. But that's a whole nother episode. We're not gonna get too much into.
But the youth of today make me nervous. I'll just be totally honest. I'm nervous, and the generation that your generation makes me nervous to watch you all kind of getting out of here. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
That's why I try to glean and grab as much as I can and get everything out, because I just feel like wisdom is lacking.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Wisdom is lacking.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a generation that don't really want wisdom. They just want right now. Whatever somebody's saying right now, that's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, there's so much wisdom in generations before us.
Yes.
That if we can just go ahead and get it from them,
yeah,
I need that. I need to know how you survived, how you got through, and to hear that prayer is the answer. A lot of people today ain't gonna tell you nothing like that. I got through because what I'm saying, I had went to this social media and I saw this reel. And the reels got me through. You know what I'm saying? And so, they said some positive words to me. No, man, no. You need something. I mean, something has been proven. How about that? Something that has been proven. I know it works. Yeah. I've had to pray some children through. I've seen some bad situations, and God did it.
Yes.
When you hear stuff like that, that's the stuff that I believe will help us and get us to where we need to get to.
Yeah.
So, Mama, you have fed 5,000, 2 fish, and 5 loaves of bread. When did you get your cooking skills?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first got married, I was 17.
Oh.
I was young, and I did not know how to cook. But I watched my mother. And so that's where I'm at now.
All right.
Because of my mom.
But did you catch this though? She watched her mother.
Hello.
And then you had to go in the kitchen.
Yep.
You had to be around her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about it just for women. I'm talking dudes.
Yep. You want to learn how to fix a car?
You know what I'm saying?
Paint a wall, whatever.
Make a grilled cheese.
Man,
You got to be around these people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to just be on the computer and watch it. Get around somebody that know. They know how to do this and they can help you.
And do special stuff. Because I'm telling you, it was years ago when I tasted her string beans. And I still to this day be like, man, how did she make it taste like that? Like, what did she put in there? It tasted so good. I had me 2 helpers up. It was during a celebration of a birthday, man.
My birthday, yeah.
I kept asking that question. Somebody answered me. I said, "Who made this?" Now, some stuff just can't be learned. Some stuff got to be passed down.
Yes,
that's passed down.
Yes.
You understand? I mean,
and thank God we got somebody that's willing to pass it down.
Everybody ain't willing to pass.
You know what I'm saying? You on your own. But thank God, now we appreciate you. I mean,
yes, absolutely.
This woman right here, I'm telling you, what I didn't know. I really didn't know her until it was a trip we was going to Evansville. And when I found out this woman was exactly what I needed. Oh my God, we was on that trip and it changed my whole perspective.
Down to earth, but still hope.
Oh my God, you can talk to her about anything, and it was just like, oh my goodness. So everybody,
yeah.
You're so real. You need that. You need somebody to talk to. Thank God for everybody your own age. But find somebody that got some seasoning to them.
Yes.
And somebody that wants to see you succeed. And I believe when you find somebody like that, they will impart something in you that will help you become the best you that you can be.
Yes, amen.
Because they want you to be your best. And I believe Momma Nat, I love her so much, that she wants me to be my best.
So silly.
Except when she pinched me.
Yeah.
This is exclusive. I don't know why I get pinched. All I do is act right. And
no,
right.
He does not.
Tell it.
I don't understand it. All I try to do is love her. And I just be getting pinched random. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna pray for her that the
You
Lord.
Gotta hear live that the bishop ain't right all the time.
See, now this one doesn't get pinched.
He need to.
What? I live right.
We're not gonna fight on this show. We got the sweet mother here. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So yeah. But hey, what we're gonna do is tell you, make sure that you watch our next episode.
Yes.
Why? Because not only is she here for this purpose, but she is gonna be cooking with the Bishop and Oz.
Yes.
And so you're gonna want to definitely watch that episode because it's going down. She is actually gonna share with us.
We just learned.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no problem saying teach us.
Yes.
And we are at your learning tree.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna learn. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Momma Nat, for coming and joining us.
Much.
And I hope y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all watch not just this episode, but the next episode, because you are going to see this great woman in the kitchen showing us how to get it done.
Yes.
As always, it's the Bishop.
And Oz.
Catch you next time. This is the Bishop.